What's your name?
Ryan Gray.
Where you from?
Paris, Tennessee.
Okay, let's talk about your dad. Do you know who your father is?
No.
How did he meet your mom?
I think the details are sketchy, but my mom was at a club and things happened and I was born. Well, I was cultivated. Like that, that's all. I'm not trying to really go into detail. Like, it was a one-night stand type thing. But, yeah.
So you have no clue who your father is?
No clue.
No name?
I think his name was Fred or something. I don't know.
Okay, let's just get into detail. If your father was in your life, what do you think your relationship would be like?
There would be no relationship because I wouldn't really care. Because he wasn't here for 16 years of my life, so why should I just start? I would want to get to know him and see what he does, and see if he wasn't a deadbeat or something. But I want to know what his occupation is now, what he was doing for the past 16 years. Other than that, I wouldn't really want to chill with him because, I don't know, he may be a redneck, he may be a player, he may be like a dumbass, I don't know.
So basically you saying if he did come in your life and try to like spend time with you, you wouldn't accept it?
Nah, I wouldn't.
But why?
If he had money, yeah. If he was balling, yeah. Of course.
So you want him to come in your life so you can go dig him?
Yeah.
And then leave?
Yeah.
But why?
Well, if he really wants to make an attempt, like, and if I don't even know his age, so if he's an old man, I wouldn't really care because like he's bound to expire sometime. But if he was young, like 30s or like early 40s, and he had money, I'd chill with him. But if he was broke and like can hardly pay for his house, you never know. That man, my father, may have his family, a family of his own, have his own kids. You feel me? So why would he really accept me for who I am? You feel what I'm saying?
So let's just say he knew who you was. You know, he knew he had a son in Miami, 16 years old, and he had his own family, and then try to reach out to you. Yeah. How does it make you feel?
How does it make me feel? Like, if he just found out now, I would be cool with it. Like, tell you the truth, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I would be speechless. I want to know how he found out about me, though. That's I really want to know.
Deep down inside, do you think that he knows you, or no?
No, I know for a fact he has no idea.
Have you ever tried to look for him?
No, I don't even know how to start. That's true.
Why don't you sit down with your mom and ask her like more details?
She doesn't even know. Type. She doesn't. I'm not even watching. She doesn't know. She hardly remembers. She remembers, but probably drunk when it happened.
So it's more people in the world just like you. So if you had a chance to talk to them and tell them your story, what type of advice would you give them?
What do you mean? Restate that, please.
If you had the chance to give advice about not having a dad in their life and like how to cope with it, what would you say?
I would tell them, like, if you have a mom or another father figure, I have my auntie, just forget your father. Why do you need him? And your mom has raised you by herself, and you help your mom like to cope with it. Forget, like, if if you have a neighbor or one of your friends has a dad who's like abusing your friend, why would you want that? Why would you want that power dads have over children? You feel me? Like authority and like whips their children. Why would you want that? You could just have your mom and your auntie or your mom and your sister. You'd be straight.
What type of relationship do you have with your mom?
Good. Good.
Do you disappoint her?
Yeah.
What type of ways you could do to like make the relationship better?
Clean around the house, like do more chores, clean the car. Other than that, there's nothing else I think I could think of right now.
Do you feel like you're the man of the house?
In some parts, yeah. Some aspects, yeah. I do.
Since you don't have a dad, your mom is trying like 2 times harder. Is she trying to fulfill your dad's position too?
No, that's my auntie's job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how's your life with girls?
It's chilling. I be pulling.
You do?
I be pulling and some get it done.
Really?
Yeah.
So who gives you that advice on girls?
What you mean? Advice? What you mean?
Like to get a girlfriend or to how to talk to a girl. Who taught you how to do all of that?
Well, the various people. Should you want me to name them people?
It doesn't really matter.
Well, tell you the truth, I was raised around women my whole life, so like how to treat a woman I already know since I was a little kid. That, my mom, when I was a little kid, just like, I adapt like I paid, like, how do I say this? I studied various people in my life, and I just like took up a whole bunch of information all about pulling girls, and I just made it all into like one, like how do you say that? I created my own version of game, and I used it. So yeah. Your next question?
Where do you see yourself in a few years from now?
Chilling, still, having a job, going to college.
What do you plan on doing with your life?
Being a lawyer. I don't know. To tell the truth, I don't know. I want to become a lawyer, but I doubt that. Right now, the path I'm going now, I doubt that.
Are you trying to get on the right path to become a lawyer?
Yeah. Where I'm at now, it's not going to really happen. In South Dade, yeah, I got to get my credits up so I go back to Sunset. But other than that, no.
Okay, so when you eventually get married and have kids, how would you treat your kids?
I'll treat them good. I discipline them, but I won't beat my kids or spank them. Nah, I can do that.
Would you ever neglect them like your father did? Well,
Nah.
you don't know about you, but if he did.
I never do that to my children. Never.
Why? Because usually it's like a curse. Like when a boy is raised by their father, he usually neglects his kids as well. So what would you do that would be standing out different?
But I would do, like I would take my kids to like Disney and take them out to eat, take them to like, how do I say, like, what's that, Lion King on ice? That would be pretty cool. Like, what else? But like buy my kids shoes and like, just teach them about swag and drove and all that. Cause I'll be the greatest father in my eyes.
That's very nice. Well, thank you for your time, Ryan.
Thank you very much for this interview. Thanks.